In 2011, the NATO military organization responsible for training the Afghan police was concerned that there weren't enough women in the police. Only about 1% of the force was female. At the time, I was serving as the military liaison to the NGO community. The military's idea was for me to tell the NGOs about all the good things we were doing so that they would support us. I had argued, that's not what you need from me. You need me to listen to the NGOs, to find out what we're doing wrong and how to fix it. But in this case, I thought recruiting more women was a worthy goal, one that NGOs could support. I sought out the women's organizations first, thinking that they would want to see more women in the police to increase the channels for Afghan women and children to access justice. I met with a number of NGOs, but the reaction was cold or even horrified. They told me, "You don't understand what's going on here. Policewomen are subject to abuse and assault by their fellow officers and commanders. At the very least, they're misused, forced to clean the police station and to cook for the officers instead of doing police work. But a large percentage of them are actually being sexually abused." The NGOs told me, "We can't in good conscience recruit more women into danger." It shocked me to find out that the Afghan policewomen were regularly being raped and trafficked. I knew we couldn't work on recruitment before addressing this. So I changed gear, focusing on how to protect and strengthen the women already working in the police rather than recruiting more. I brainstormed with all the women's groups. Each had an idea of one aspect they could address. One could provide counseling for police women facing abuse. Another could do advocacy with the Ministry of Interior to improve oversight mechanisms. And another wanted to raise awareness of communities and commanders on appropriate roles for police women and to train the women to do those missions. I brought them all together to develop a proposal for these activities that I could take to the military. The military was so disappointed. They like numbers that they can measure. Their goal was to increase the number of policewomen from 1% to 5%. They weren't interested in the reasons that women were scared to join, or how hard that would be to solve, or why we might never reach our target. But I finally convinced my leaders that the best way to recruit is to improve the situation of existing women police. No police officers would encourage their sisters or daughters to join when they could see what was happening to police women every day. What I took away from this is how important it is to listen and learn from local actors who know the situation and to support their solutions rather than imposing an external agenda that may be irrelevant or even harmful.